Welcome back to CarShield Field here in O'Fallon, Missouri. It's a 2-1 lead for the Cavemen over the Corn Belters. We move to the top of the fourth. It's Brett Pearson, Josh Cook, and Will Menendez due up this inning for the Corn Belters, who trail by just one run. Seth Halverson delivers the first pitch to the lefty Pearson outside for ball one. Pearson today walked back in the second and scored the lone run on the board for the Corn Belters. 1-0 pitch misses outside for ball two. Second inning was the only inning that Seth Halverson had trouble. 2-0 misses outside. 3 balls and no strikes now to the left-handed Pearson. Halverson in the first inning, 3 up, 3 down. Third inning, 3 up, 3 down. Here's the 3-0. Fastball missed low and a leadoff walk for Brett Pearson. And that's the same way that Pearson started his inning back in the second.
And it's a similar situation, too. Halverson having just gotten on base, having just hit last inning, stole a base, and here we go again. Can he recover a little bit quicker this time? That's the only run the Corn Belters have scored was that inning.
Brings in Josh Cook, who swings at the first pitch he sees, taps it down the left field line, but it's foul, out of play. Cook was hit by a pitch, but was left on the bags. Will Menendez waits on deck. Runner on first base. 0-1 now the count to the Corn Belters catcher. Here comes the pitch. Taken off for seconds. The runner from first. Swinging a tap foul on the batted ball. So Pearson will have to head back to first. 0-2 now the count to Josh Cook. Great day for baseball here at CarShield Field. The sun is out. Nice breeze to knock the sweat off of you, and baseball's being played. Here's the 0-2. Fastball low, stuck by Deal behind the plate, but it was too low, said home plate umpire Trevor Daniger. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the count. No outs in the top of the fourth. A 2-1 lead for the Cavemen over the Corn Belters. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, foul over the concourse and right, out of play. Will Menendez awaits on deck. He had some big-time power yesterday. Hit a grand slam over that left field wall into left center at about 360. One ball, 2 strikes. The count to Cook. Here's the pitch from Halverson. Pearson taking off for second. Pitches line down the left field line, but yet again, foul. So Cook trying to battle in this at-bat here. And Halverson would love his 4th strikeout of the day. We'll see if he can get it done. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a tapper to the second baseman. Could be 2. On to short for 1. On to first. In time for 4-6-3 double play.
Well, that's as smooth and as easy as they come. Nice little soft ground ball for Turnbow, but hit hard enough to where you can turn 2. You're not going to get a tricky hop on this turf. You're going to get a true hop. Easy play there for Turnbow, and a nice turn out there for Claus. If you notice, Claus didn't necessarily throw it as hard as he could, didn't necessarily put as much on it as he probably could have, but he really did need to. Nice and easy.
Brings in Will Menendez, takes a first pitch fastball, outer third, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Curveball inside, caught the inside corner at 84 miles an hour for strike number 2. 0-2's fouled over the right field line, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Halverson. Curveball's driven into left field. It'll drop down in front of Daniels, a base hit. So Will Menendez continues his hot streak. He's 1 for 1 today with the walk. Seeing the baseball really well.
Seeing it very well. Driving the baseball. Picks up a nice base hit there. A couple extra base hits for him in the last ball game and continues the hot hitting here.
Brings in Desmond Woods. Takes the first pitch, fastball, low and away, ball 1. Runner on first, 2 outs, 1-0 the count to the Corn Belters right fielder. Here's the pitch. Swing and a tapper to the shortstop. He'll field it on a hot pull Kloss. Throw over to Turnbow at second for out number 3. So no runs on a base hit, no errors in the field by the Cavemen. We move to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's a 2-1 lead for the Cavemen over the Corn Belters. We're back in a moment. It's CarShield Collegiate League Baseball on the CCL Radio Network and CCL TV. Welcome back to CarShield Field here in O'Fallon, Missouri. We move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Corn Belters go to the field. Cavemen come to the dish. They'll have 6, 7, 8 due up in their order. Caden Deal followed by Andy Button and Brendan Klaus. Caden Deal entered this game as a pinch hitter back in the 2nd. Led things off with a single. Later scored the first run of the ball game. First offering to him. Curveball outside corner called strike. Ben Kowalski working in to his 4th inning of work. Has just rendered a couple of base hits and 2 runs to the Cavemen today. Here's the pitch. Inside pitch is flown up on the right side of the infield, giving Chase Menendez, but it'll get out of play into the seats. Foul. No balls, 2 strikes to count to Caden Deal. Deal came in for Chase Gibson, who started this game behind the plate for the Cavemen. But on the one throw he had down to second base for Gibson, didn't look all that comfortable, and it sailed into center field. Here's the 0-2 to Deal. Up and away. Waste pitch there from Kowalski for ball 1. Andy Button, starting third baseman today for the Cavemen, awaits on deck. Kowalski sets on the hill. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch in the dirt. Throw down to first for the drop third strike in time for out number 1. So Caden Deal strikes out to start the bottom of the 4th. That'll bring in Andy Bunton, the third baseman today. He singled, advanced on an error to second, later scored on the base hit from Danny Spearling. 1 out, no on, bottom 4. Here's the first offering to Bunton in the dirt, bounced to Cook behind the plate for ball 1. Don't forget, folks, we've got all 6 teams in the CarShield Collegiate League in action today. Here's the 1-0. Fastball is driven right back up the box. C&I single right back up the middle. Andy Bunton stayed back on a fastball, threw the hands, got the barrel right on it, and right back up the box for a 1-out single.
I love Andy Bunton's approach at the plate. Short, simple swing, and just love him at the bottom of this lineup, even at the top, bottom, wherever he is. He just finds a way to get on base.
Brings in the shortstop today, Brendan Klaus. Walked and was later thrown out at third, and what went in the books is 2.52. His footing got caught in the turf as he was trying to dance around between third and home and fell to the ground and was thrown out by the catcher. So he'll try to do something different this at-bat. 1-0 pitch outside and low, ball 2 from Kowalski. 1 runner on, 1 out, and 2-0 the count here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Cavemen lead 2-1 over the Corn Belters. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch outside and low for ball. Wind is blowing just a little bit out to center. But overall, a nice, cool, quaint day. Here's the 3-0, right down mainstream, strike 1. Bunton grabs his lead off at first. Menendez, the first baseman, covering. Here's the pitch. Left upstairs, ball 4. And Brendan Klaus has back-to-back walks. So 2 base on balls today for Brendan Klaus. Will bring in the second baseman, Colin Turnbow. Turnbow walked and was left on the bags back in the second. The majority of this Cavemen lineup has either reached base or been successful against Kowalski today. Ball rolls on the field, so time will be called before the first pitch is delivered to Colin Turnbow. As I'm sure the fan hear the aesthetics here at CarShield Field, we do have fans in attendance, just 25% capacity. 2-1 pitch, sawed off foul by Turnbow. So 2 runners on the pond. Brendan Klaus at first, Andy Button at second. Ground ball could get Kowalski out of the inning. Here's the 0-1 to Turnbow, left upstairs at the eyes, ball 1. Berger taking a couple of steps back at third, deep into that 5-hole. Shortstop in Mize is pinched in for a double play ball. Here's the 1-1. Low and inside, ball 2. Love when you can hear the home plate umpire tell you where the pitch missed location-wise. Great job by Trevor Daniger behind the plate. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a hack from Turnbow on a fastball that he wasn't ready to be geared up for. So count runs even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2 runners on in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch missed outside, low. To run the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Caveman's second baseman today, Colin Turnbow. Already reached today on a walk. See if he can cash in here. Button taken off for third. Here's a pitch from Kowalski. And the pitch is fouled off and away.
That's just unfortunate there. In a 3-2 count, Turnbow's got to protect. Button had that. He was almost on third base by the time that ball got to home plate. That's just, and Turnbow's got to protect. You can't look at strike 3.
He did his job. He'll try to do it again. 7th pitch of the at-bat upcoming from Kowalski. Here's a 3-2. And Kowalski will check back Button at second as he was dancing and prancing around. Runner at first, runner at second. Here's the pitch. Low. Missed ball 4. And Andy Button's on with a walk. So Caden Deal led off the inning with a strikeout. Andy Button followed that up with a 1-out single. He now stands on third base. Brendan Klaus stands at second. He walked and just advanced to second on Turnbow's walk. And Turnbow walked as well, so he's at first. Rolls it back to the top of the order, Danny Spearling. He's 1 for 2 today. RBI single back in the second. First offering to him's grounded right up the box to the second baseman. He throws it to second for 1 on to first. In time. 4-6-3. Double play. Kowalski gets the ground ball he needed to get out of trouble here in the bottom of the 4th. We move to the top of the 5th inning. Cavemen still hanging on to a 2-1 lead over the Corn Belters here at CarShield Field in O'Fallon, Missouri. We're back in a moment. It's CarShield Collegiate League Baseball on the CCL Radio Network and CCL TV.